Tulsa King Season 3, Episode 9 finally gives us the moment everyone's been waiting for. The arrival of Samuel L. Jackson as Russell Lee Washington Jr., better known as the NOLA King. After the explosive cliffhanger of Episode 8, Jackson bursts onto the scene with style, injecting a much-needed jolt of energy into what's been a somewhat sluggish and unfocused season so far. The way he's introduced immediately sets the tone. He's not just here to make an entrance, he's here to change everything. Contracted by Quiet Ray to deal with Dwight, Russell pays Dwight a visit. But instead of a tense showdown, the two old friends share bourbon and trade stories from their past, giving fans a fascinating glimpse into their history behind bars. That dynamic alone is enough to make this episode feel tighter and more immersive than much of what we've seen this season. Sure, characters like Body and Grace continue to provide their usual charm, but once Jackson steps on screen, his chemistry with Stallone elevates the series entirely. It's the kind of on-screen partnership that makes you wish every episode had this kind of focus. Meanwhile, the Dunmire family continues to spiral out of control as Dwight pushes his bourbon business to the national stage, backed by a federal permit from Agent Musso. Dwight's position of power has been a steady through-line this season, and while the addition of the Tulsa and NOLA Kings duo is electric, the season still has its bumps. But let's be honest, almost everything else in this episode feels like setup for Russell's character, and honestly, that's exactly what the show needed. The episode largely centers on Jackson and Stallone, and that's a gift to viewers. Nearly every memorable moment revolves around their interactions, which is the kind of development fans have been craving. Russell lays out his plans to return to New Orleans, subtly setting the stage for the anticipated 2026 spin-off, while also showing he and Dwight are natural allies under pressure from both New York and Quiet Ray. It's clear that Dwight's survival isn't in question going into the finale, but what's more intriguing is who will stick around for the ride and who might not make it through the upcoming showdown. Jackson's introduction was epic. He's the perfect mix of pulp fiction swagger and cold-blooded efficiency, and his presence immediately commands the screen. While it would have been great to dive deeper into Dwight and Russell's shared backstory instead of spending more time on Dwight's philosophical reflections, the episode still lands big because of Jackson's charisma and Stallone's steady presence. Looking ahead, the finale likely sets up a clash with Dunmire, potentially involving Dwight rallying the crew, or even Cole, whose redemption arc has been building steadily. And while we can probably predict some of the plot beats, watching Stallone and Jackson play off each other will be more than enough to keep audiences hooked. If Tulsa King wants to take a page from Taylor Sheridan's Mayor of Kingstown, the show could benefit in Season 4 from narrowing its focus. Instead of juggling too many characters and convoluted storylines, centering on Dwight and a few key players could bring back the tension, stakes, and emotional weight that's been missing. Killing off one or two members of Dwight's crew in the finale could provide a dramatic jolt that keeps viewers invested and sets the stage for an even stronger Season 4, even without Jackson's NOLA King to rescue the plot. So what do you think? Are you excited for Samuel L. Jackson's NOLA King and the Tulsa King finale? Who do you think will survive the showdown with Dunmire, and who might get taken out? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear your theories and predictions. And don't forget to share this video with other Tulsa King fans so we can break down the chaos together.